We're live. Welcome to Protea Live. My name is Zane Stevens. I'm the founder of Protea Financial. Sorry, my light is terrible here tonight. Looks like I'm in some grainy old movie, waiting for like the slasher to come through and grab me. But that's okay. You're to hear what I say, not look at my not so pretty face. But day two's in the books. I'm starving. I need to go get some food. Must say, food today was little disappointing. So I might have to make up for it. I'm really looking to see if I can go find a burrito somewhere. We'll see if I can make that happen. But fantastic, fantastic, fantastic day. It's really incredible when you sort of go to these conferences, you're expecting to get X out of the situation, but you end up, gathering some real inspiration. And that's really what I can say today. Today was a very inspirational day. I had a lot that I could take away from every single session. And, it started off well, other than the below average breakfast. But I got to see some good people around that time. And then I headed out and went to the welcome product keynote. And two guys shared some great information, some really exciting things coming along the horizon, some interesting things. They've sort of really relaunching their bill pay system. We've always been a big component of we love bill. We're going to use bill. We keep going for it. But, they're doing some good stuff, and I'll have to take notice and I'll have to go have a look at it. They did mention some changes to their QuickBooks payroll. Yeah, I don't feel too great about that product still. So probably still going to stick to my favorite, which is Gusto. But they had the keynote afterwards, and this was by the very talented Jade Simmons. And honestly, knew a little bit about who Jade was, but mostly just seen one or two performances, one of these viral videos that popped up. Hadn't known too much about it. Oh my word. Absolutely amazing. Fantastic speaker, great energy. And there's so many notes that I took and pictures that I took of her presentation. I'm just trying to figure out how I use that, develop it, and turn it into some content to share with you all. She was just truly amazing. And, just talking about, your mission, your values, what's your vision, right? And taking that vision and understanding that you're not all that you do, but about the people that you affect. And I've always been a big believer in that, but to sort of the way she did it and the way she put it out and understanding that, we're not just accountants, we're affecting people's lives on a daily basis. We're making big moves to help these businesses, help the families behind these businesses. So just a fantastic session. Then I went over to a tech-driven efficiency class by Vanessa Vasquez. And Vanessa is amazing. She's a great speaker. She's a great trainer. But ignore the technology side today. I don't even want to talk about that. My biggest takeaway is things weren't really going her way today, and she just persevered. She kept talking. She kept us engaged. And some of these rude people stood up and walked out. Oh, this is, not going the way I wanted to. Screw you guys. She did a fantastic job. She taught me today, you keep going no matter how hard it is. You know your stuff. You're great. And honestly, really, really great and enjoyable session by Vanessa Vasquez. And she also, mentioned Rytool, Mark Corum. I shared a picture with him yesterday. I'm going to check it out. I played with it a little bit, but I spend so little time in the accounting software nowadays. But I got to really, really relook at it. There's some really great options in there. Very interesting for me. And I just want to sort of see how that goes. Next, went into another session with Marie Green. She spoke about soft skills training. We've always been a big proponent of soft skills at Protea. Probably don't do enough for the US team. And I took a lot of sort of thought process from that on how I'm going to develop that soft skills for the US team and where we want to focus our time in. So just a great session. I've enjoyed the two sessions I've had with Marie. She definitely holds no punches, but she's got some great processes in place and a lot to learn from it. After that, I went to a great session by Randy Crabtree. Randy and I met only a few months ago, but he's one of those guys where we just really connected. We have a few things in common, a few we both like beer, which is great. And Randy's just an amazing person. And he had a session on mental health balance sheet for accountants. And honestly, I didn't really know what I was walking into, but I did know that as somebody who doesn't really stress, doesn't really, has never dealt with depression, I need to go find out what this is all about. And I need to understand, how do I help my team members make sure that they understand that mental health isn't some stigma. It's something that all of us deal with at some point in time, and they need support. And Randy shared his story, which is pretty incredible. Randy's a great guy, super successful, overcome challenges, and it just was a very inspirational session. I walk away feeling like I've got some work to better understand people that are struggling with mental health. I need to go back and do some work and really figure out, how do I better, support people who are stressing or going through difficult times. I just get on with it. That's the way I deal with it. Probably not always the right option, and I got to develop some better tools for that. And then finally, we went into, there was a quick little panel session with a few accountants, some interesting people with some interesting thoughts, and then the fireside chat with Ryan Reynolds. And honestly, it was really, really funny. He's a great entertainer, great storyteller. But I went in there, and I sort of, like, the big takeaway for me, he had this note that said, "We had a lot of fun thinking less." And, I think sometimes as accountants, as business owners, we get in our own way because we overthink things. What do we think is going to happen if I do this? Let me think about all the possible outcomes. And by the time that we've overthought the process and gone through it, we realize it was a good decision. But it was a good decision a few months ago. Maybe not such a good decision now. So just some more great inspiration. I had another fantastic day at QuickBooks. Didn't take as many selfies, but I will share them on my LinkedIn page. I did get to meet up with some new people. It's been great. I've really enjoyed connecting with people. Definitely put myself out there more than I have in previous years. It's been a great, great event, and I'm looking forward to day 3. I'll have a quick intro tomorrow morning. Not sure if I'll get to the recap because I do have an early-ish flight, but I'll definitely jump online tomorrow and just give my final thoughts on QuickBooks Connect. Thanks for tuning in. Till next time.